The year 1919, old London town, and Jack Cohen has set up his first market stall selling cheap fruit and veg. That market stall would expand to become the biggest supermarket chain in the UK, Tesco, a bit of a British institution. Today, I'm at a very special Tesco Express that would really confuse Jack Cohen. It has no tills, no cash, no payments. It's a queueless supermarket. It's a till-less supermarket, a bit like Amazon Fresh. Let's see how it goes.
From the outside, this Tesco Express looks pretty standard. But inside, instead of tills, you're met with big glass barriers which open with the swipe of a QR code. Then you simply shop like normal before walking straight through those glass barriers with no scanning, packing, or most importantly, queuing. Subscribers might remember that we covered the first Tilda store opening back in March. That was an Amazon Fresh. People were fairly sceptical that they'd be able to expand, but they've since added 6 new stores. Can Tesco compete?
So coming into the store, immediately it's a big airy space, really wide corridors, great if you're a wheelchair user, really wide gates if you're a wheelchair user as well. Feels like a nice big, quite open store. And then when you look at the high ceilings, you find, oh, there's a load of cameras. Just like in Amazon, secret cameras at the top. Apparently there's some weight sensors. It's all using artificial intelligence and it's constantly tracking me and making sure that what I put in my bag gets added to my receipt at the end. So let's give something a try actually. I am going to get some, oh, that looks fancy. Some pink beetroot pesto. I'm going to add that to my bag. And Mr. Camera up there would have seen me do that, and I've decided that I'm going to buy it, and when I walk out, I won't pay for it. It'll be added to my club card payment.
But taking a look around, it just felt like a normal inner city Tesco Express. Everything from Cheerios to cheese. It had a decent free-from section, a bakery section, a baking section, and, well, the prices weren't bad. They even had my favourite shelf, the reduced to clear. Pretty impressive, considering they've only been open a week. In Amazon Fresh, I found the system wasn't foolproof. I picked up a red onion, moved it about the store, put it back in the wrong place, picked it up again, and I didn't get charged for it. Let's see if that happens this time.
Red onion, 1 red onion in the bag. Let's see how that goes. The security guard has gone around the corner. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'll come back and get it and see what happens.
After chatting to the staff, they suggested I try out their prized possession.
Apparently this is the first one in the country outside of the Costa HQ which can do iced drinks. A nice cappuccino, none of those. Continue. Is that real? I can't... The coffee machine has a speaker that plays the sounds of Costa. It's like something from after the apocalypse for people who miss going to buy coffee.
It's pretty good. I give the creepy robot barista 8 out of 10. Red onion, back in the bag.
Got my coffee, I got my shopping, I'm going to leave, the door is opened, and again, I am out with not a single payment. Thank you. Thanks guys. First time I did that, it felt really bad, like I was shoplifting. But whoa, did I get over that quickly this time. I just feel like because it's a Tesco, it just feels a little bit normal, a little bit less like you're in Silicon Valley, like the Amazon one. I'm just waiting for the receipt to come through on my phone to see if everything is accurate, to see whether I got anything past the sensors, whether I've been charged anything extra, and a nasty surprise has come through. Wish me luck. I'm back from the shops. I've got my shopping. I bet you're wondering how it compared to Amazon. Now, if you watched the last Amazon video, you might remember that I tried to steal a red onion by moving it around the shop and then picking it up and slipping it into my bag. The machines didn't pick up on the red onion. I got it for free. This time though, same tactics, not so lucky. I had to pay for this red onion. In fact, that's another win for Tesco. The receipt came a lot quicker than from Amazon. Really good if you're a little bit worried about whether you were charged the right amount.
As you can see, the receipt is perfect. It doesn't miss anything I added to my bag, nor does it add anything extra. However, the Amazon receipt had a nifty little button to press if there was a problem. I'd have liked to have seen that here.
Probably the biggest difference was price and range. So Tesco had normal Tesco Express prices, a little bit cheaper than Amazon, and lots of discounts too. It probably had a bigger range as well, not just in the different kinds of products, but the price points between them. Amazon's shop as well probably had more extras, a bigger bakery, more varieties of coffee. It was also a little bit kind of posher feeling, and that's reflected in the prices. I spoke to a few staff in the Tesco store who weren't part of the press team, and they were quite candid. They said there'd been good feedback from the customers, a few confusions, but it made the lunch rush really easy. A lot of the same concerns you might have had about Amazon apply to the Tesco store. So if you rely on cash, it's a no-go. If you're worried about data, the privacy policy is pointed to at the Tesco store, but it's a little bit unclear what you're getting into. So what do you think? Would you like to see one of these shops open up in your area? Or do you prefer that 1919 Jack Cohen market stall kind of vibe? I'd love to know what you think. Stop the presses! The weekend after I visited Tesco GetGo, disaster struck. A hack across all of Tesco's systems, the club card, the online ordering, it was all out. Now I have a question for Tesco. What happened to your GetGo stores, and what will happen in the event of internet outage, cyber attack, or even cyber warfare? For now, when that happens, I can just go down Co-op and pay cash for some milk. But in the event of the apocalypse and we've all switched to Tildas, I don't want to drink my tea black.
When we put our concerns to Tesco, they said, "This is a really exciting moment for Tesco as we launch GetGo with customers. For any customers that don't have the app, our colleagues are on hand in our Holborn store to assist with setting it up. This is currently a one-store trial, and we're looking forward to receiving feedback from customers."
While I enjoy this IPA that I didn't have to take through a checkout, why not watch my review of the Amazon Fresh store below? And then click over here to sign up to Which's free weekly newsletter. It's really good. And then click down there to subscribe to the Which YouTube channel. Yeah, it's pretty good.